Oh, we're rolling. Yes. And so, I hope this is less annoying on big screen than it is on widescreen. Hold up. Okay. What you're looking at is Google Earth, and this is the province of Frisia, including these islands. This one, this one, this one, and this one. That's the North Holland. That's North Holland. But I'm going to show you how big my county is. And let me get the county line. There it is. That's where I live. Now, shut these off. There we go. That's better. Is it? Is it? Yes, it. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Ah, damn. Now, let me first show you where I live. This is the town of Balk. And this is my house. This is where I live. And you can see I'm extremely close to water here and here. And today I'm going for a moss hunt, and I need a specific type of moss which only grows in wet pieces of forest. And well, you can see we have a lot of forest here, but the one I want grows mainly here. And this is the piece where the wild orchids grow, the wasp orchid. And I do a lot of outside videos in this small piece of just this piece. There are no trails, at least walking trails, only deer trails. So this is where the cows live. I sit here a lot. But yeah, and I need this side of the forest because this is wetter than this piece. And when I go for sphagnum, it's either here, and I never picked sphagnum here, but this is one of two places where long strand sphagnum grows. There are pieces here, like this piece is really wet. This is where sphagnum grows, but it's the small variety. And this piece here, this is where long strand sphagnum grows. This is the town I was born. In fact, where's the bloody house? I was born here. Yeah. Okay. So, to answer Margaret's question, how do I find my way home? Well, that's not really that difficult. The last outside video I made, that's not a war video, but the one before that, I was in this little piece. And the old tree farm is here. You can see here the edges. Here's the pool. And I had the bike here. It's a big equestrian center. So it doesn't matter which way you walk, you're never far from people. Here's a village, here's a village, here's a village. That's mine. Well, it was mine, but I hate those people now. This is one very long village. So, my county. And in a war video, I went all over the place. Here's a little bit of history. Here's the commemoration of the end of the French occupation. Here is the big stone. World War I was here, this piece. World War II was here. There's the memorial. This is where World War III was. You can see here is the tower. And the hut is right after that. And this is not a crop circle, this is where horses used to run. And I was sitting here when I did the piece on the seawall. So, yay, I hope this is all a little bit visible, because yeah, well, I'll have to check that later. So, I'm going for a moss hunt. Here, or possibly in this bit. Yeah. And nothing is further away than a few miles, because from here to here is 15 kilometers and from here to here is 9 kilometers. So do the math. Okay, that's enough crappy image from Google Earth. Yeah, on to the moss hunt. Okay, we're in the forest. And I showed you this in the little bit that's in front of this. I needed a wet piece of forest, and if you look here, like there, that's where my finger is. That's the ground level, and you can see that there's not much of a ground layer except for some grass. So I'm going to the next, that's on the other side, and you can see that this is much lower and there's much more vegetation. And if you look at that tree, that's the first one I'm going to check out and see if it has any decent pieces of moss. Hold up. Yeah, we're having cool nights. Last night was 12 degrees. So the first mushrooms are sticking their heads out of the ground. Alright. This is also moss, but this is, yeah, a dirt moss. So better not take that. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Damn. And there we go. Oh. Yeah, I can do that with one hand. Now focus. There we go. That's one batch. Now, this looks horrible, but this will fill up again. And faster than you think. Yes, it will. There's another one. A little tree stump. I'm gonna pack this and look a little bit further up. Yeah, a lot more water. Ooh, interesting stump. Yeah. Ah, damn well. That could be used. This is well, you can see this is root. This was once all below ground, and that's really hard and can be used. This, yeah, damn, I had a saw, a decent wood saw. Well, I want it. There we go. Now, up. Oh, road here. I'm gonna pick these up on the way back. Yes, I will find them again. It's full of little frogs. Ooh, that's a beautiful patch. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna pause you for a bit. Next batch. Oi. This is already too thick. This, yeah. And this is, you might have guessed, not really legal. Hopla. Oh. And this piece. That's enough. So that was a rather small trip. Yeah, I gotta watch out for monsters. This piece of forest has monsters. It has. Now let's pick up the pieces of root and I'm happy. Drink. Yeah, it's warm today. It's 22, no, 24 degrees. And tomorrow will be even warmer. And Wednesday, what day is it today? Monday, yeah, Monday. Well, Wednesday will be 27. Okay. I hope that was audible. And now get back to the bike, which isn't locked at the moment. Well, I never lock my bike, to be honest. It's usually somewhere away from trails, so nobody can find it anyway. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Following deer trails isn't always the best way. Because they can go a lot lower than I can. Now the moss I got will get brown. The same as sphagnum. It's damn near impossible to keep moss alive indoors. Whee. Too low, too low. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Damn, I sound like an old man. Oh, wait, I am. Yeah. Let me see. Here they are. Oh. I'm gonna clean them up a bit. Looks like old bone. Yeah, I'm gonna take a rest. Damn. I'll see you later when I unpack the box. Look at the details. Beautiful wood. All I have to do is take out everything that is soft. And yeah, this wood is, well, almost indestructible. I can break it because it's thin, but should give a nice table mount. Oh, and a bit of this. Oh, yeah, this is a dull knife, guys. I can't possibly harm myself with it. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do this in the comfort of my own home. I'm going to enjoy the silence a little bit. And the sun is upon us, like there. Yeah, at certain days of the year, you get the same effect as well, Stonehenge and Stonehenge of Manhattan. Once a year the sun sets over there, and once a year the moon rises over there. Yeah, that's really strange. I don't know what the dates are, but I've seen it because of me always being outside. Well, always. A lot. Cat's tails. Yeah, sitting on my ass. Where are my legs? Okay, yeah, enough rambling. Yeah, it's a good morning. The morning is still to come, but I think I'm going outside in a minute. Yeah. I forgot this one. Man, it doesn't seem to mind it. Oh. Yeah, I promised you the moss. So this is going to be the bit on the end. Let me get the moss. It's quite a lot. And let me make some light. Come up. Hey. There we go. And adjust that. Oh. Why won't you do? There we go. No, not. Yeah, suck it up, people. You're used to shaky cam and crappy editing by now, so yeah, hold on. Alrighty then, moss. This is not Welsh moss because that's different species than what I have. But this can be used. Now I said that this is impossible to keep green and alive indoors, and I have to nuance that a little bit. If you have, I will turn this color. If you have a grow room like a conservatory or a greenhouse outside, the temperatures are different than what it is in my grow room. This stuff is impossible to keep alive here under my conditions. I can keep the humidity up, which is at 80 at the moment, but they need cold. And if you see the conservatory that Roger has, he has moss on the ground, and that is in, that's concrete, but it's cold. And that's something, my crawl space is filled with little styrofoam balls. All of it. Millions and millions of them. So yay, I can't keep this alive, but I can keep it wet and green for a little bit. Oh, here, there's some different species. This is Welsh moss. En doe maar even, yes. Zie, that kind of moss. Now this takes up less than sphagnum, and yeah, for some orchids sphagnum isn't the best choice, so moss filled with beasties and stuff. I'm not going to treat it with anything. You just don't have to, really. I've been using wild sphagnum for 3, maybe 4 years now. Yeah, almost. And I haven't had an orchid rejecting it yet. So, yeah, that's it. We're not going to handle some color. I'm not going to spray my bag to get near color. And it's already 4 minutes. Yeah, this is it. Later.